Hey team, Vaughan here from Longevity Plus, guiding you towards longevity and an active life. It's time for action. In today's video, we're going to look at why you need to act now and why inaction needs to stop. If you're feeling motivated but don't know where to start, then you've stumbled onto the right channel. Let's turn that motivation into action. But first, we better roll the intro. Don't wait until you're metaphorically being held at gunpoint to do something about your health.
At gunpoint?
Now, I know most of you aren't at that point right now, but I do think that a lot of you are already thinking you should have started to do something about your health, if not months ago, maybe years ago. And remember, you're not lazy, you're just insufficiently inspired. It doesn't matter what age we are. Don't you think we owe it to ourselves to get or keep our bodies and our mind in the best state of health to be able to live out our lives to our best potential? My early video posts on the channel, including this one, are just general discussions on longevity, designed to get you thinking about taking action or keeping you in the right mindset to live a long and active life. Don't forget that videos simplifying how to do this are on the way, or maybe already made depending on when you're watching this video. So don't forget, press that subscribe button, press the bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. And feel free to leave a comment too. We are motivated by the fear of loss or the reward of gain. Unfortunately, human instincts that are rooted in our evolutionary history put a huge bias towards the fear of loss over the equivalent reward of gain. This kind of sucks when it comes to longevity and health and well-being. We tend to not act until we actually lose something versus looking at the bigger picture and trying to take preventative measures first. My goal is to use this loss aversion psychology to motivate, to inspire, or even scare you into action. If I manage to do that, then I've won a small battle. That's a start, but then we have to nurture and commit ourselves to change. Motivation doesn't last. That's a topic for another day. I'll add that link below if that video's already been made. But remember, subscribe, press that bell icon, make sure you get those notifications when a new video is released. Let's take a look at why you have to take action today. And look, if you're watching this video already, that's a small win, so notch that one up on your belt. We're all at different stages in our lives. So let's see which of these next scenarios kind of rings a bell with yourself. Every day we look in the mirror, we're walking up and down stairs, we're moving around the house, maybe we're jumping on the basketball court or a playing field or something similar. And we kind of go, yeah, I'm doing all right. Maybe you're comparing yourself to your super fit mates or some of the super fit people that you see around but you don't know. Maybe you think that, yeah, I'm kind of keeping up. You know, that loss has not yet come up and kicked you in those pain bits. Then after a while, that thought process kind of changes a bit. You start thinking, yeah, I need a little bit of work, but I'll wait. It's not the end of the world. And maybe you also try to justify it by saying you can handle those little niggles. You know, that slightly sore shoulder every now and again, that slightly tight lower back or creaky knees. You know, you'd rather go and maybe have a nice dinner and a beer than go and have a workout. Oh, nothing wrong with a nice dinner and a beer, just laying some context. Then one day, all of a sudden, it's like, what the hell happened? Well, this is what happened, and it's happening right now. Right, it's illustration time. Now, I was told by my mum when I was young I was an amazing artist. She also told me I could do anything in life. I think she was lying. But I will do my best to draw you a picture that gives you an idea on why you need to start taking action now. Right, here we go. Oh, please. Fail. Okay, I can do better than that. Okay, now we're talking. Now this is just superb. On the top here, we've got success. On the bottom here, we have failure. This graph is exactly what you guys need to understand the difference between action and inaction. Oh, awesome. Okay, I've managed to get the picture superimposed behind me here. Yes, I made a couple of changes. I couldn't read it. I don't think you could have either. But I'm also sure that Leonardo made a few changes while he was painting Lisa too, right? Alright, in this first part here, I've got an arrow pointing to it now. This is when we're in our youth. As you can see on that graph, there's not a lot of difference between the active and inactive people. Of course, being active is great, but if you're inactive in your youth, your body's super resilient. You can still get up in the morning, you can go for a run, you can get out on the basketball court with your friends, you can go play a game of footy. The body just seems to be able to cope. Here's the I'm still doing okay phase. This varies from person to person, but it's normally hitting us around the age of 30 to 35. So here's the I can handle the niggles phase. That extra tiredness, maybe some aches and pains from the lower back, the shoulder, or maybe the knee, but it's not enough to push you over the edge. Looking in the mirror, you just suck the belly in, or maybe let the belt out a notch or two, but all's okay in the world. Let's go crack open another beer, have a pizza, and watch a rerun of Friends. But remember, as I mentioned before, there's nothing wrong with having a beer occasionally, or sitting on the couch and watching some Netflix. It's all a matter of balance, and knowing what to do to get the body and the mind working towards longevity and an active life. Alright, here's the O phase. This is when you've finally been kicked in the pain parts. You've acknowledged the loss. It doesn't matter where you are on this graph of action versus inaction. You simply need to act now. As an amazing PT coach, Jonathan Goodman, link below, once said, it's a binary decision. Either you start exercising or you don't. It's hard to find time to exercise when it's not already part of your daily routine. But you don't need to do a lot. Just start small. Go out and do a 15-minute walk. Life's busy. Finding time is hard. But if you don't find time for exercise now, you'll be forced to find time for disease later. Now don't forget, if you haven't already, please leave a comment below, press that subscribe button and the bell icon so you'll always be notified when a new video is released. And stay tuned for the tip of the week.